Day one, NXL Chicago is in the books. I figured now would be a good time. Maybe we can sit here and talk about what is actually happening in Chicago. We're going to wait a little bit, see if we can get some people to come in here, kill some time a little bit. You may notice this cool tie-dye logoed Paintball Ruin My Life sweatshirt that you can now purchase in the Paintball Ruined My Life store. They're 45 bucks. I think very nice quality. I am a fan of them. So yeah, you can buy that. There's other stuff we've got coming here pretty soon. Yeah, and eventually here, we will jump into recapping a little bit of NXL first day. Someone's already asking for free stuff. Oh, Noah's like, you should do a giveaway. No, I am doing a giveaway. I've talked about this before. You can go right there. You can actually win. You can see that this sweatshirt, this hooded sweatshirt that I am wearing, you can win. So you can find this post on Instagram. If you go over to Instagram, you can find this and figure out how to win, or just go to pbrml.com/giveaway. And you can win yourself some free stuff. There's also a link in the description of this directly to that Instagram post, and I believe directly to that website I just mentioned. Or you can, whatever, rewatch this. So you can. Malloy's Berdnikov's snake run was crazy, Joseph says. Yeah, I have a clip of that. We're going to watch that in a second here. We're going to go over it. I have some takeaway highlight points we're going to talk about a little bit, NXL. And then 3 clips of highlights that I liked. Though I didn't get to watch every single point today. I watched pretty intensively, we'll say, up until about the lunch break. Then watched a little bit after lunch, and then I had to do stuff. I had to take care of some things. So a little bit of this information is not, I don't know what I'm saying. The first half of the day, lots of cool stuff happened. Got lots of information, highlights on that. Not as much on the second half, but, whatever. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. Going to check something out. Bam. Okay, so we might as well, I'm just going to start reading off my notes for first day NXL. So we're going to talk about, some things that I saw, some things that I liked about the event, just whatever, and then some moves that I liked. So I have some clips of moves. I don't like saying moves. We got some clips of some moves, some clips of good paintball things. I don't know. And also 3 games that I think you should watch that were good to maybe recap if you weren't able to watch, because I know today's Friday and some people had probably work in school and stuff. Okay, so one thing is I really like this layout. I think that speeding up the game, having these big, huge bunkers in that center 50 on the snake side, definitely encourages these super quick, fun points, which are fun to watch, right? Because they're quick. There's lots of action. Guys are getting bunkered, and lots of stuff happens quick. So I like it. It may not be as fun or as complicated or as technical, but I think it's fun to watch. And the more fun this paintball thing is to watch, the more people are subscribing to Go Sports, and the better it can get. So I hope that we're getting more of these extremely fast layouts so that games are speedy and maybe a little bit more fun to watch. I'll watch it no matter what, though, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. One thing I thought was funny in the Russian Legion game was when Smotrov, was it Smotrov? Yeah. Smotrov, Russian Legion's newer, younger snake player. He's extremely good. One thing that was kind of funny is he got shot out of the Snake 2. So he was in Snake 2, got shot by the 50 Snake guy, got up to walk off, and then Todd Martinez quoted this. He said, Smotrov gives his signal to his teammates where the katana player is. Because as soon as he got up out of the Snake 2, he walked toward the 50 Snake guy. He rocketed his hand up in the air to kind of maybe let people know the Snake guy was there. Because it wasn't oh, I'm hit. It was huh, like super high and deliberate. So yeah, he could have been giving away his position. Smotrov is really good. Like there's some points where, oh no, he just crushes it, right? And like Russians just take the games and win. But he needs to be more consistent. Yeah. Matt Kling for Dynasty played. They kind of made a big point about that on the webcast. Matt Kling, I don't know. I don't think this is a big deal. He's been playing with Dynasty for like 3 years in Europe and in Australia. It's just weird to see like them pick up him when there's plenty of people in Southern California that they could add to their roster. Yeah, he played. Yeah. David Harbour, another rookie from the Outlaws, also has been playing extraordinarily well. The Outlaws, one of the things that I thought was crazy, I was talking with a friend of mine earlier, is that the Outlaws had a game when Outlaws played the ML Kings, and it was 10-4. So the Outlaws won 10-4. That's crazy. Like it's been a very long time since I think we've seen double-digit points scored by, we'll say, a single team in a very long time. Because we've always had like, you know, raced at 7 or like you run out of time or whatever. So it's been a long time. It's kind of cool. Yeah, Chad George won a 4-on-1 against Elevation. That was crazy. 2 teams that are certain underdogs and no one would expect to probably be at this point. Well, it's just the first day, but they're 2-0. Seattle Thunder and Uprising. Thunder beat Dynasty. Thunder beat Dynasty 4-3. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. We're gonna drink this. Yeah, that's about all. One of the teams that I picked to get in 5th place, I picked Infamous to get 5th. Speaking of which, these are actually my picks to win the tournament. I picked Infamous to get 5th place. They're 0-2, so it's highly unlikely that Infamous is going to get 5th unless something really crazy happens. But I'm still on course. I think that I could still get 1st, 2nd, and 3rd here. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. Let's see what chat people are. People are asking anything? Thunder smoking in the pits? You mean this? You mean this right here? Hold on. So, I thought this was kind of funny. I brought this up on Twitter. I was like, man, this is kind of weird. I'm like, should they be doing this? Like, Seattle Thunder. I feel bad. I feel bad doing this. But I'm like, man, like, smoking both Map and Chris Gomes. So right there, standing next to the guy in the black shirt, that's Terrence Fong. They were both smoking on the webcast, like, for like 20 seconds. 15, 20 seconds. And I'm like, God damn, this is what we do, pro athletes. Pro athletes are smoking and drinking energy drinks in between matches. I'm like, sweet. Cool. It's 1960. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, beyond that, let's go to like, those are my notes. And let's go to my plays that I liked. So
goes out wide.
We have, first up, we're going to do, let's go for Berdnikov. So someone mentioned this earlier. Alexander Berdnikov's run down the snake side. So in the Russian Legion PC Katana game, there was 20 seconds left to start the last point, and it was 4-4. Tied up. Both teams start with 5. Even bodies, 20 seconds, tied score. And Alexander Berdnikov does this.
Malloy goes out wide. Heads up, look at this though. Gets the read on it. Todd, you were talking about this. We wanted to see it. And then he just launches. Goes the whole way, untouched.
Okay, we're going to start that over, since I screwed up the audio.
Malloy goes out wide. Heads up, look at this though. Gets the read on it. Todd, you were talking about this. We wanted to see it. And then he just launches. Goes the whole way, untouched. Nobody's looking at him. Nobody's stopping him. Gets all the way onto PC Kana's side of the field, getting kills inside, finally gets picked up. Then Smotrov launches on the staggered attack. He sees his boy go through.
but a lot of options here for Trozen and all the regional leagues when it comes to these. As we watch this breakout here, right Legion on your left. Malloy, holy funky butt lovin' is not even going to stop.
My God, look at Alexander Berdnikov. He hit the gas pedal, comes all the way through, and then on the counterattack, Smotrov, he comes through too, yelling at. We're seeing penalty flags fly in the air for the first time.
Major.
Seeing some majors. Complete chaos out here on this chaotic field.
So crazy. That's crazy to me. Berdnikov is pretty good. This Alexander Berdnikov character, yeah, good at paintball. So I think when he's running right there, he at least shot 3 guys. I kind of think it was 4, but who knows? There's also another one. So this is a clip that I like a lot. I think that this clip kind of shows that. Well, let's watch it. You guys watch this, and then I'll talk about it and kind of like say what I think or whatever. Why I like this.
Also gunned up and on that side of the field. You can see there just the edge of his goggle. And now he's going to post up and wait for the run through. As you can see our eye in the sky as it pivots over.
Wow. Oh. Nice job and shotgun the tape to take out Malloy.
Yeah, Alexander comes walking off the field, but Smotrov still posted there on the 50. See if he's going to get the drop, and he does. Smotrov just sat and waited. I believe that's
off also.
So that's not like something super crazy and flashy, but what I really like about that is that it shows Smotrov thinking, right? It shows that he knows the guys at the 50 snake. So he's here, the 50 snake guy's here. He knows that they don't have any guy in this area. So this 50 snake guy can go on the outside and then look inside to shoot at his guys. He knows he's going to do that, right? So he comes here and just waits. He just waits for that guy to wrap that side of that bunker and boom, shoots him first shot. I think that's awesome. That just shows to like, for newer players or us experienced players too, like I know I don't do this, but I try to like, if in Samotrov's position, he knows that guy's there and he's like, what is he gonna do? If I'm at that 50 snake, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get to that bunker and wrap and try to shoot our guys. So he knows that the other guy's gonna do that. So he sits there and waits. He's patient and gets that shot. I think that's cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A fan of that. This one is Stephen Omara from Baltimore Revo shooting 4 people.
Came in and took out Kim out of the 50 brick. It looked like he was playing deep. Here comes a big move on the inside by Omara. Does he get Russell back? He does. He's going to have to protect himself. And right away. What a smart move.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Todd. Omara knows that the player from SAC DMG is going to come get him. Gerber comes around, but Omara is already shooting his gun and takes him out.
Omara one-handed laying on the ground, just shot the edge of the 50 and caught Gerber coming around the corner, pops up on the inside, shoots another body out of that center tower and saves the point for Baltimore Revo. Patience and timing. Stephen Omara, Maddie.
Also gunned up on that side. We talked about how...
So there's another good example of somebody that knew where their opponent was and predicted what they were going to do. So he shoots that first guy out, and then he lays down at that beam knowing that Marvin, that DMG player, is going to come around that and try to bunker him. So as soon as he gets there, he shoots and puts his gun up and just starts shooting that spot. Guess what happens? Boom, comes around, gets shot. One-handed. I am all about these, like, predicting what people are going to do and just, like, you kind of think about it, right? It's just not, I'm good at snap shooting. It's that, like, I'm going to, like, trick people or bait people into doing things or whatever. Thinking about how to shoot people more so. Thinking about how to shoot that guy. Not so much just, I'm going to, you know, snap shoot this guy. How am I going to, like, trick this guy into moving? Or how can I predict what he's going to do or try to force him into doing something? Because you can force people into doing stuff. Anyway, yeah. So those are my, like, thoughts. NXL Chicago Open. It's interesting. I really like this super fast layout. Switch back to this. I really like the super fast layout. I'm a fan of them putting these big bunkers in the snake because it makes the snake easy to make. You can get the 50 and then shoot a lot of people. So I'm a fan. I think we're seeing most of the teams that we're expecting to do well, do good. Like Impact's doing well. Impact's doing well. AC Dallas are doing well. Russian Legion are doing well. But what is interesting is New York Extreme, Seattle Thunder, and Uprising. They're all 2-0. It's pretty crazy. If you guys can, if you guys are Go Sports members, if you pay for that GoSports.com stuff, it's worth it. You should. I hope they don't get mad at me for using their video clips. I don't know. We're going to find out. But if you are, go back and watch the Iron Man Impact game. That one just concluded. That's a pretty good one. As well as the Russian Legion Katana game that went down to the wire that you can see Berdnikov do that crazy run through. And then the Thunder Dynasty game. I don't think that this was necessarily like a good match. It wasn't like the best paintball I've ever seen. But it was definitely interesting just because, you know, Thunder beat Dynasty. It's kind of weird. Yeah. So go watch those 3 games if you can. I would probably Russian Legion Katana. That's probably the game that I would choose to go back and watch. Those are all my notes. That's all the stuff that I want to talk about. All the stuff that I had planned to talk about right now. I don't know. The floor is open. So if people have questions for me, I know you've got questions. You always do. Pump them away in the chat and we can answer some stuff. This cool Paintball Ruin My Life shirt, buy that, buy that. Oh, we can put my advertisements on. Got to make that money. That's a voicemail. You can leave me a voicemail if you want. Yep. Voicemail. You can play that voicemail back. Someday I will use those voicemails here on a live stream. I've already been using it on Panel Question Time, so. Yeah, cool stuff. Got this neat sweatshirt. Got cool. Another cool shirt here. This is another Paintball Ruin My Life shirt. Paintball Ruin My Life logo, ultra small right there. That's a little script one. Okay, questions. You people have to be asking something here. Top players for Friday. You know, I don't know. I truly don't know. Maybe Chad George. Chad George. We'll go with Chad George. How's Aftershock doing? They're pretty terrible. Aftershock, I mean, but they were, so Aftershock had some of the later games that I wasn't able to like fully tune into. They have an abnormality, I believe. It says that they lost, that they beat Heat 1-0. That's not right. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, Aftershock, yeah. Yes, Aftershock's coach, Mike Bruno. Mikey Bruno was definitely complaining to the referees, although Mikey Bruno is extraordinarily passionate. Maybe a little bit too passionate. So he's always complaining and yelling about stuff, so. Shock went 1-1. Why does it say they beat Heat? They didn't beat Heat. Or am I crazy? I don't know what is going on. Like, didn't they just get smoked by Heat? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard. Who knows? Yeah, everyone crazy about LV2. I mean, I don't know why everyone's... It seems like all of a sudden recently people are like, hey, the LV2. I don't know. I don't think it's happening, guys. I really don't. Yeah, there's no way Heat and Aftershock's game was 1-0. I think it like just ended and they like, I can't remember the score, but it literally just ended. Oh no. Who knows? So those are my recaps. If you guys don't like, so I don't have anything cool planned. So if you don't want to stick around and just listen to me ramble, you can leave now. So the score was 7-2. That sounds better. I don't know that's just a weird score. 1-0. I don't know, something's wrong. Yeah. I don't have anything weird to talk about. Normally on the live stream, since I'm doing them once a week, there's always something weird I've got around here I can show you guys or talk about. But since the live stream was yesterday, I already kind of went through all the randomness I have around here to talk about. Yep, I don't know. You can see that secondpaintball.com, secondpb.com, that's me. That's my thing. I'm selling, not selling, well, I am selling some stuff, but that's a place where you can buy and sell your used paintball stuff. So go there, you can sell your stuff. That brings up this. I'm selling this on there, so I'm going to list my Planet Eclipse CS2 on there. So I gotta sell this. I need some money, and I gotta pay for this autococker build thing we're doing. I think, I don't know. Either way, need money. I gotta sell this. So that is my Planet Eclipse CS2. It's super clean. I just cleaned it. Look at how clean it is. It's minimal use. Excellent paintball gun. I gotta sell it. So I have no idea what I'm selling it for, but I'm gonna list it on that website. Vladimir, I don't know how much I'm gonna sell it for. I have no clue. I'm guessing they're 1,100. I mean, that's gonna be my guess. So somewhere probably around that. I mean, whatever normal price is. I mean, yeah. Dude, super clean. It's like real clean. I cleaned it with a toothbrush in hot water today. Not the whole gun, but the grips, all the rubber parts. I got another CS2 coming, so it's a custom one. I'm keeping it as, no one can see it yet, but there's a Paintball Ruin My Life CS2 coming. Secret. Yeah. 1,200, yeah, I was gonna guess like 1,250 is good. 1,100 is pretty low. That's what we were guessing. I was guessing like 11 or 12. That was my estimation. That's probably 1,200 bucks. I had $1,200. I mean, it's only got 1,800 shots on it too, like really 1,800 shots. So, like I've owned this gun. I'm the only person who's ever owned this. It's got 16,965 shots on it. Like those are real shots too. Well, it's probably less than that, you know, because I'm dicking around doing that shit. So, yeah. Common question, why is paintball not in the Olympics? Paintball's not in the Olympics because, I don't know, we shoot guns at each other. I mean, baseball is not in the Olympics. They're taking wrestling out of the Olympics. There isn't a sport that's more Olympics than wrestling. I mean, wrestling and the Romans, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, so that's the recap. You guys, I'm going to do this tomorrow as well. Probably roughly around the same time. Hopefully just as much preparedness. I'm going to read Lazy Dude's comment. It says, hey, when I get on Second Paintball on mobile on my iPhone, once I click on a category, it won't let me go on other categories. Your comment does not make sense. So you click on a category and then it won't let you go on other categories? I don't know. I'll have to experiment. I don't know. Or you can send me a screenshot. That's the best thing to do. Okay. Well, I'm going to go, guys. Yeah, come by tomorrow. Same time, we're going to do another NXL Chicago Open Saturday recap. Again, with some highlights and a few takeaways from the tournaments. Maybe I'll reconfigure my predictions and have some new predictions on who's going to win. Maybe I won't. Maybe they'll be the same. We'll find out tomorrow.